Hey, what's up everyone? So in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at Darth Maul from the Clone Wars. Maul was one of my favorite characters in the Clone Wars. I mean, what a story arc. Great character. I love this look for him. I've been looking forward to this one. And of course, it comes in the Galaxy packaging. Star Wars The Black Series up top. Through the window, you can see Maul get his double-bladed lightsaber in two pieces. Star Wars The Clone Wars and Darth Maul. And of course, the front window wraps around there. Star Wars The Black Series down here. There's the side with the artwork. Pretty cool picture. And then you got the throne on Mandalore there. That's very nice. And of course, you have the yellow for the Clone Wars line. Small window on the top. Bottom is the barcode, some logos, and some very, very tiny print that no one reads. And there's the back of the box. Same picture as the side. You got a short bio in 5 different languages. Darth Maul is number 11 in this Clone Wars line. And then you got some stuff down there that no one looks at. And the bio just says, a deadly, agile Sith Lord, Darth Maul was a formidable warrior and scheming mastermind. He wielded an intimidating double-bladed lightsaber and fought with a menacing ferocity. All right, I'm going to get this Clone Wars version of Darth Maul open, and let's take a look at him. All right, so here is the Clone Wars version of Darth Maul out of the box, and let's just look at him for a second. This figure looks amazing. All right, let's get a good look at his face. This face is so good. This is good. The eyes, the nose, the little half a smile. It's not quite a snarl, not quite a grin. It's just evil. It just looks so good. The horns look good. All the face tattoos look pretty clean for the most part, I think. The ears, that's what the back looks like. Man. Yeah, from the neck up, this is stunning. And if you want to compare the face and head to Sith Apprentice Maul, you can tell there are some slight differences. The mouth is a little more open on Sith Apprentice Maul, right? You can see a little more of the teeth. The horns are taller on the Clone Wars version, right? So, yeah, some slight differences there, but man, this one is really good. I like it. And moving on to the neck looks great. Got some great sculpt work in there. Yeah, that looks nice, and it just comes around. It's just black in the back, but yeah, the neck looks great. The outfit is just wonderful. I love how it's open right here. Now, the chest and the face are two different shades of red. The chest is a little more vibrant, whereas the face and head is a little darker red. Just a little bit. It's not terrible, but it is two different shades of red. It's bugging me just a little bit, but it's not bad. And if you want to compare chests, the chest tattoos are different, okay? Just a little bit different, all right? It's close, but they are different. You know, but this looks really nice. The wrinkles, the sculpt, it's just great. Shoulder pads look very good. That's what the back looks like. You've got a great texture going on right here. Yeah, I love that. That's what the back of the belt comes around. Got a nice little pouch there. Comes around. You've got some great blue and yellow paint there. Yeah, very nice. This comes down. Some seam lines, some wrinkles, arms. The undersuit looks good. These van braces look very good. Yeah, I love the silver. Super clean. Black gloves. Same thing on this arm. Got some brown pants with some little pockets here. And the cybernetic legs. They just look great. I love this knee. I love the hinge right here, how it comes around. All this sculpt in here, the lines. This looks good. The ankle hinge, this little bit there, the feet. I mean, from head to toe, this is a great, great looking Darth Maul. And as far as articulation, you have some very good side to side of the head. You've got some excellent down. You've got some excellent up, and the tilt is just silly. This is just insane tilt. The arms can get up that far. And if you want to rotate the arm around, you can grab the shoulder pad as well and just move everything together. Or the arm can rotate by itself, but sometimes the shoulder pad wants to get off center. Then you have to put it back where it belongs. And there appears to be some butterfly joints tucked up in there. He's got single jointed elbows and both get way past 90. There's a swivel at the elbow, a swivel at the wrist. The right hand has a very, very good up and down hinge. And of course, same thing on the left side. Swivel at the elbow, swivel at the wrist, and another very, very good up and down hinge. As far as midsection, you've got some twist. He's actually got some pretty good crunch. He's got some very good back and some decent side-to-side tilt. The legs can get up that far, and they go way out. So yeah, this Maul can kick. And they go back about that much. There's an upper thigh swivel, and his cybernetic legs have single knees, and they get up that far, and there is a swivel at the knee joint. The feet go down that far, they go up to there, and there is some swivel at the ankle. So just like the Sith Apprentice version of himself, The articulation is excellent. And there's his lightsaber in 2 pieces. This half has some red buttons, and they look very good, very clean. Got some great detail in there. Got a little peg for lightsaber storage. There's the peg that will plug into this end. Yeah, this side looks very good. This side has some black here. Great detail in here. Yeah, 2 pretty cool hilts. But if you put the 2 saber hilts together, this thing is way too long. So I was doing some research, and I found that Maul's saber hilt is about 21 inches long, approximately. Different sources had different numbers, but around 21 inches long for the entire length of the hilt. So at 1/12 scale, 1 inch equals 1 foot, which means his hilt should be a little less than 2 inches long. This is 2.5 inches long. So at this scale, it's like 6 inches too long. And his blades are supposed to be about 34 inches long. So the overall length should be a little over 7 feet. This overall length is over 8 inches, which would be over 8 feet. So this saber is actually about a foot longer than it needs to be in relation to the figure. Yeah, the saber's way too long. And it does look a little weird in his hand, but we'll get to that in a second. But that's what the 2 pieces look like together, and it does look good. And it's pretty accurate to what we saw in the Clone Wars. All this detail in here, it looks great. The black here, yeah. It's a good-looking hilt. It's just too long. And the blades, so the blades are a pretty good shade of red. They're not quite as deep red as, say, the new Kenobi Vader or Reva or the 5th brother. So what I may do is take some of the extra blades, say from maybe Reva, and pop them on here just to have a little bit deeper red. But these aren't bad, okay? The red is not bad, but overall, yeah, it's a good-looking saber. It's just a little too long. All right, so enough on that. Enough griping about that. There's nothing we can do. But as far as him holding it in one hand, yeah, he can hold it very well in one hand, but the thing is just huge. Yeah, but he does hold that very well in one hand. It's not going anywhere, and I think that looks pretty good. And of course, he can definitely get 2 hands on it, and that looks pretty nice. And of course, you can get him in his classic stance, you know, with the saber parallel to the ground, and that looks pretty good. It's long, but it does look good. So as far as lightsaber storage, there is a little hole right there. And there is a peg. Let's see if I can get this boy to stand up. There we go. There is a peg right there. Right, there's a little tiny peg. So let's pop the blades off, and let's see how the lightsaber storage works. Let's see if that'll sit in there. That looks really silly. That looks very weird. There is no way to have it, you know, flat up against him like this. The sculpt of his chest there, the side of his chest, and his hips, there's no way to have it like that. You have to have it at a slight angle. And it does look a little weird. I don't think I'll ever display him like this. Yeah, that thing doesn't work that well. But there is a peg and there is a hole, but it just wants to sit really funny. Yeah, I don't think I like that. But I wanted to show it to you just to let you know that it's there. All right, let's pop these blades back on. So the saber blades actually go in and out very easily. And the saber itself, the 2 pieces can rotate. Okay, once you get the 2 pieces together, you know, you can rotate them so you can orient the buttons and everything, the colors, how you like it. Yeah, definitely a cool looking hilt. I'm just a little bummed about the overall length of it. All right, so I'll put the saber back in his hands in just some sort of generic action pose. I'm going to go stick him on the shelf, and we'll see what he looks like there. And wouldn't you know, he wound up right in the center of the shelf as far as where I cleared out a spot for him. Yeah, he looks really, really nice on the shelf. And you can see that he's a little shorter than everyone. You know, Maul is not a tall guy, but dang, he looks good. That face is awesome. The chest showing through the little vest just looks great. Now in this light, you know, you can see that the chest and the face are 2 different shades of red. It's not terrible, but it is noticeable, okay? And like I mentioned, I'm going to say it one more time, that saber is way too long. It's about 1 inch longer than it needs to be, you know, almost. It's way too long, but it does look cool. It's still cool. I am super happy with this figure. Yeah, this is one I've been waiting on for a while. You know, just his look from the Clone Wars. I love it. Very happy with it. So aside from a few minor gripes, I mean, this figure's great. I mean, that face, That face is so good. Those eyes, the teeth showing through, the nose, the horns look good, you know, the tattoos, everything about the face is just so good. The outfit, the chest, you know, showing is just great. Everything, all these little bits on the outfit just look fantastic. The legs, I love the legs. The legs are so good. Just a great sculpt. I mean, just the overall look of these cybernetic legs is so well done. Yeah, just love it. I'm very pleased with this. I mean, the side, you know, like I mentioned, the saber length is kind of bugging me a little bit. It does look a little weird in his hand just because it's so long, but it's okay. There's nothing we can do about it. But man, I'm very pleased with this. Very pleased, but I want to hear from you guys. So please comment below and let me know what you think of Darth Maul from the Clone Wars. And if you enjoy videos on Star Wars The Black Series, please consider dropping a like on this video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and please turn on notifications. I'd certainly appreciate it. And I just thank you all so much for watching. We'll see y'all next time.